Ayurveda. Ancient wisdom, healing rituals, and well, some unexpected side effects.
Oh, jeez.
We're spending a full week at a Panchakarma retreat, surrendering to every treatment they throw at us.
Is that normal?
From herbal massages to loose motion day. Just been sitting in the toilet for the last 20 minutes and I'm constipated. Let's see if we make it out balanced. The situation is not looking good today. Blissful. She was more beautiful before she arrived. Or just really clean. The smell was quite strong. We arrived at this peaceful Panchakarma resort in Kerala, surrounded by palm trees and birdsong. The first step? A consultation with the Ayurvedic doctor to discover our doshas. I really hope I'm a masala dosha. Based on that, our personalised treatments begin. We start with body dada, a gentle pouring of medicated water over the body to begin the detox process. Okay, first treatment done, and that was super relaxing. I think I've experienced something like this before, but never with the medicated water, which goes through a fermentation process, and I guess it was the only thing that I didn't love. Oh, hello. That I didn't love about the process was that the smell was quite strong. Silka was in the room with me and she said she didn't smell it, but I smelled it and it was, I mean, it just smells fermented. But apart from that, it's a beautiful treatment. Good morning.
In Ayurveda, the food is very clean, which means there is no sugar or very little and also barely any salt.
Yep, they have the 5 white devils is milk, white rice, sugar, salt, and is it only 4?
There is one more.
I think I read somewhere that the potato was one of them, potentially, but I think there's 4 main ones and those are the 4. But we actually also learned, and this is something super interesting for us, we thought that Ayurveda was sattvic food, or at least vegetarian, but we have learned in the last couple of weeks that Ayurvedic food can also include meat for certain types of people, it can include fish. They try to just promote a well-rounded diet and everything in moderation, I guess, but yeah.
Interesting. I'm hungry anyway.
Let's go get ready. So for breakfast today we have idiyappam, I think it's called. It's like string hoppers, rice noodles, really tasty, with chola, which is chickpea curry. We've got a little sweet thing here, I'm sure, which we had in the last place, it's delicious. And some fruta, and got 2 coffees.
Good.
So sweet. Getting settled into our new home for the week, we spent the rest of the day relaxing by the pool and soaking up the beauty of the nature that we were surrounded by. Life was once again slowing down, and if we're honest, we're absolutely loving it. It is the end of our first full day here and we are both feeling super tired.
I don't think it has anything to do with the massages, although it was super relaxing.
Yeah, but I think it's more to do with last night we stayed up too late, working, talking and arranging things. So I think it's time to throw all that aside and enjoy life here in this Ayurvedic resort.
Good night, guys. Good morning. It's time for yoga.
Let's go.
The sun rises gently over Kerala, and the morning day begins in stillness. Here, mornings aren't rushed. They're intentional. In Ayurveda, every part of the day has its rhythm, its purpose. Yoga isn't just exercise. It's a way to connect the body, mind, and breath before the treatments begin. Surrounded by nature, with birdsong in the background, you begin to slow down and listen. Not just to the world around you, but to your own body. After yoga, the treatments begin. Each one is slow, intentional, ancient rituals passed down through generations. Warm oils, herbal pastes, and healing hands work their way across the body, releasing what we didn't even realize we were holding. You feel heavy, then light. Grounded, then lifted. There's a rhythm to it, not just in the hands of the therapists, but in how your body responds. Some days feel blissful, others bring up discomfort. But that's all part of it. The body is unwinding, letting go, resetting one layer at a time. Just finished the massage and it was really, really good, super relaxing, and also my skin is really, really soft, which is nice. I was gonna say really nice, it is very nice. But they actually have just told me that tomorrow is a loose motion day, which means that I'll be needing to go to the toilet all the time. You'll see tomorrow all the procedures. It sounds crazy and I'm not looking forward to it.
But before we have the shittest day of our retreat, we'd like to say a huge thank you to our sponsor.
We want to take a moment to say a huge thank you to iRooms for making our stay here so seamless and for always helping us with our Ayurvedic needs whenever we are in India.
We first discovered Ayurveda around 5 years ago on our first trip to South India, and all we knew was that we really wanted to do a Panchakarma. We didn't know much about it, we just knew that we were curious and we loved the idea of a real deep reset.
What we didn't know was how to choose the right retreats, how to navigate all the different options and what would suit our needs, especially me having epilepsy.
That's when Ayurveda stepped in and guided us through everything. They took the time to understand exactly what we were looking for and found a place that felt right for us on every level. It fit our budget, offered authentic Ayurvedic care, and was a setting where we felt very comfortable and at peace.
The entire process from our first conversations to actually arriving at the retreat was super smooth and stress-free. Since then, we've returned to India several times, and whenever there is Ayurveda involved, we always go to iRooms.
So, if you're curious about Ayurveda or want to do a Panchakarma of your own, then we highly recommend checking out iRooms. You can even use the link in our description to get 10% off your Ayurvedic retreat with iRooms.
Thanks,
Thank you, iRooms.
We feel really blessed in this Panchakarma resort because 5 years ago we did a full Panchakarma, which was 21 days, and we could only eat very watery rice with some mung beans, and actually because you have ghee in the morning you're not hungry until the evening, and we lost so much weight.
It's nice because from our balcony we can always look over eating area.
Lots of food going around, anything coming.
Tea, coffee. We know in some Panchakarmas you're not allowed to have any tea or coffee, but here somehow you do.
You know, I think it's a test of willpower. It allows you to make your decision whether you're gonna go no coffee or no sugar or no tea. I think maybe for us, we need it to be like, people say no. But because we're not here like doing like a full-on Panchakarma for 21 days,
It's different.
it's different. We don't have any ailments to heal. We're not addicted to coffee, we just love a little bit of the sweet sugary hit, and we can go without. But when it's there, we think, why not? Why not, sis?
Why not?
Try not. Oh, yeah.
Swimming?
Swim. So guys, tomorrow is going to be a fun day.
We're gonna have diarrhea.
Loose motion day. So they're going to give us a treatment in the morning and then some medication to make us poop.
They told us that we should do it on 2 separate days, as there's only one toilet, but we'll have to share one.
Yeah, couples put together, stay together. That's going to be a fun one. So we will see your beautiful faces in the morning.
6 o'clock.
Till then,
It's an early one.
good night. It is loose motion day and I am not looking forward to this. Actually, I'm shit myself.
It's only 6:30 and I'm starving. I'm so hungry, and they actually just told us that we cannot have breakfast today. We have to wait until lunch to eat something.
Oh, that means it's 7 hours till lunch.
Yeah. Oh, it's gonna be a hard one.
While I'm waiting on my medication, I just found out that for the first hour, it'll be okay, and then afterwards, I'll start to pass loose motion, as they call it. No breakfast, and then lunch will be rice porridge, so rice with a lot of water. And dinner will also be rice with a lot of water. And that's all for today. No chai, no coffee, and no sweet things, nothing. Just rice porridge. Tomorrow back to normal, but I don't know if I'm prepared for this today. I miss my food already. Oh, it smells nice.
Yeah?
Lemon honey water. Very good. Yeah, good. I mean, that is false hopes right there. I'm drinking that thing going, oh, this is a nice lemon honey smoothie on the beach, you know? And in an hour or so I'm going to be pooping my pants. I'm going to be running for the closest toilet.
Actually, in the background, you could hear people like, ugh, because it's not only from down there, but people also do it from.
Purigation.
Yeah, we're not doing that one today.
No, hopefully not at all. I'm not a big fan, but maybe, who knows? Let's go. Keep me time.
I love this though. Steam boxes are amazing. Just sitting in there and sweating it all out. It's so good for your body to like get rid of all the toxins and stuff. So it's one of my favorite things of Panchakarma.
What about the pooping?
I'm not ready for pooping.
I hope you're not ready for pooping. You're in the steam box. It's going to be a disaster. Also, I'm close to 1 hour, so I'm getting ready. I need to be by a toilet soon.
Thing number one. Oh, jeez.
Kieran had to run to the toilet, so it's just me now. Oh yeah, let's do this. Unfortunately, I'm not getting the same as Kieran. This one is oil.
No, medicated oil.
Medicated oil is actually not so tasty. It's very dense and it reminds me of ghee. This one better?
It's warm water.
Ah, thank you. Okay.
Next. We have a few minutes left. No way.
Just joking.
You're only joking when it happens. Whew. They say that we've got to stay a little bit hotter today, so no AC in the room. I'm just processing it. My stomach is not good though.
No. But we wanted to talk about something.
Emotions.
Emotions during Panchakarma.
We've been pretty emotional over the last couple of days.
Mainly struggling with social media, working on the road is not easy.
Yeah.
Earning money along the way is very hard.
Yeah, and we are so blessed. We know that we are so blessed to be here, like to be experiencing these resorts, and like the last one in the Kerala video, like this is such a blessing for us. But we are working every day, and that's something also you shouldn't be doing when you're in Ayurvedic resorts. You shouldn't be working every day, but we are working super hard every day to make this happen. And I guess that the reasons that things get emotional, or one, ghee can bring out some emotions.
We did that 5 years ago, full on Panchakarma. And we have
21 days.
Yeah, we took ghee for around 6-7 days, and the portion increases every single day.
And we were both emotional wrecks. So luckily we're not doing it this time.
But we still feel it a bit.
We still feel the emotions, and I think that's also because in these resorts, usually, I mean, you have a lot of space, you have a lot of time just to think and just to reflect on life and talk between ourselves about what we're doing. And I guess the hard part is that although life is beautiful and we are loving what we're doing financially through our work, which is social media, things aren't going so great right now, and we need to find ways to finance our travels to be able to keep it going, and YouTube is helping with that, but it's very small. And I guess just having the time and space to reflect on that has made it a little bit difficult, because the last 6 weeks we've not had time. We've been chasing Mahakumbh Mela, we've been deep diving into Mahashivaratri, or splashing ourselves with all the colours of Holi, which have been incredible, but we have barely had a moment to sit down and think, oh, I wonder how we're going to fund all this. Oh, which is a blessed position to be in, but yeah, I guess it's just that's something that we're struggling with. We just want to share, we want to be transparent. So right now we are some windows. Transparent.
Good one, baby.
I'm trying to make jokes,
I
lots of
need to
jokes.
go to the toilet.
Oh, number one, let's go. I don't know if it's the heat, but I'm not feeling great. My stomach is but it seems to be coming the other way. I feel like a good vomit, but I know that's not going to be good for the treatment. I've got to keep it out down so that it can continue going down. But it feels like tough. I might have to go inside. They said we're not allowed to have the AC on so much because we've got to keep the body temperature up, but I think this is too much. Whoa. Oh, come on, camera!
We're not sharing
The
this.
biggest part you've ever
We're
done.
not sharing this.
The biggest part Silky's ever done. It smells. Just been sitting in the toilet for the last 20 minutes and I'm constipated. How does that even work? I'm on medication to flush my system out and everything's stuck. Silky's been to the toilet, she's so lucky, she's been to the toilet like
5 or 6 times.
5 or 6 times. And it's pure water for her, which I feel sorry for, but I guess that's all part of the process. But I am not reaping the benefits. And we've still got 2 hours to lunch. And lunch is rice soup. Wow. Silky's trying to get me to smell her burp.
It's so bad.
Oh, I could.
Honestly, what I had was disgusting. Kieran had this nice drink made of lime, honey, all these things.
It was nice.
So I'm like, okay, this is gonna be tasty. I take a big sip. I'm like, wait, this is not what Kieran had. Oh, I mean, I didn't say that. I was like, did Kieran like this? And doctors were like, no, you have something else. Oh my god. It brings back so many Panchakarma memories and it's disgusting. So yeah, my burps are, ugh.
I know that. Hey, look.
Little shit!
It wasn't a little shit, it was a fart.
Lover! You should be careful because the poop might come out. Oh my god, I cannot believe you did that.
You were
That
trying to do
was
it
a high
similar.
risk.
Smells a little bit.
Oh! Oh my god!
Guys, I'm so happy that this is video and not like smelly or whatever you call it.
Oh
Glad you
my
can't smell it.
god.
Sorry guys, it's going to be a smelly day for us. So funny, but Silky just stepped out onto the balcony and saw her friends in the restaurant, so she was waving to them. And they wave back and then she shouts across the whole resort. Everyone's having lunch. And she shouts across the resort, we're having poop today. My wife. Yeah, you. What's happening?
Nothing. Mind your own business.
Okay. How's it going?
Go.
Okay.
I don't mind so much the pooping myself, but the feeling of needing to vomit, like just this heavy feeling here, is not comfortable.
Yeah, this is tougher than I thought. I thought the toughest part was going to be skipping breakfast, but honestly, I couldn't think about breakfast right now. So I'm happy no breakfast, but I am. It is lunchtime and I am starving. Silky, you starving?
Yes.
Silky's starving too.
I'm happy with
Mung
this,
beans?
which are mung beans. Good, normal. This one, it's cold. Is
Oh no.
I think it's actually water probably with some.
No, it's a curry.
It's I feel that there is no consistency. Yeah.
Oh, it's super tasty. See,
Lots
she's
of
complaining
oil.
about it. She doesn't
I mean,
know.
I'm saying it's not thick.
Right.
It's very.
And then
watery,
this
but
one
it's very tasty.
is rice.
I'm
Yeah.
not sure how we're supposed to eat this. I think doing a Panchakarma and having a day like this makes you really appreciate simple things in life.
Oh yeah.
Because yesterday we were complaining about things not going well. But today we're thinking, we wish we had that coffee, we wish we had just the normal food, whatever. And I guess life is simple and you should be happy with the simple things.
Oh, I'm doing it. Oh. I know how to break the system. Very nice. It's finally happening. The minute I finished food, I was like, so this is happening, and I'm finally passing a lot. I think what I did before was kind of normal. It's working. They told me that. They told me that some people before food, they pass, sometimes after food. And it's happened for me after food, so I'm still good. Give me peace. Oh, guys, the situation is not looking good today. We're hungry.
We're craving
So
coffee, tea, fruit.
Hungry. fruit. They must allow us to have fruit, no?
No.
When does she become the boss? She's not even calling the doctor and saying, my husband really needs some fruit. She doesn't love me.
Ella.
Oh, but I'm just so hungry and I can see the restaurant from here. And I remember all the good times there. All the good food. They said they're going to bring us our next food at what time? I think 8 o'clock, 7 o'clock. What's the time, my love?
It's 2:30.
Oh. The hunger is kicked in too early, guys. Far too early. Far too early.
It's 3 p.m. and I have a little treatment which is amazing because it breaks up our day.
Yeah, so luckily I'm filming, so it's something to do, but my God, I just want dinner time to arrive.
We want this day to be over.
As much as we wanted this day to be over, we just couldn't say no to these incredible treatments. I had Elakiri, a warm herbal milk therapy that melts away stress, soothes sore muscles, and helps detox the body.
And I had Nyavara Lepam, a deeply nourishing rice-based treatment that cools the body and brings balance to Vata and Pitta. Let's just say it was a perfect ending to a shitty day.
It's a musical message. So, I'm going to explain the situation. We had a really nice idea for a skit to be here having a romantic dinner of kanji, rice porridge, having a candle on in the background, and I was going to say the line, love, we've been through so much shit. But then, by 20 past 7, dinner time is at 7 o'clock, 20 past 7, no one comes, and we realise that we actually have to go to the restaurant to get dinner. I realise how privileged I sound, but it was just that they brought us lunch, and we realised that the reason they brought us lunch was because if we'd gone to the restaurant, we may have shit on the floor.
Yes.
And then there's a party going on. Shiva temple.
I'm still not happy though. I want tea, sweet. Oh, it's hard.
Cheers, guys.
The day surviving, loose motion.
Loose motions.
It is a day after yesterday.
And we survived.
Woo!
We got all the stuff out. And actually we feel like that took all the emotions with it as well, because today is a much lighter day. I mean, yesterday was actually a lot of fun. It was really funny, fighting over the toilet and stuff.
Hello!
Hello.
Oh, it's so fun. We have friends here.
Yeah, but yeah, we survived and we had an amazing breakfast this morning, but it's time for lunch. Let's go. Happy?
Food is so freaking yummy. I'm having a full-on beauty treatment. I'm enjoying it so much. Like they just like have these little brushes that go over my face, a little scrub. Oh, I could be here the whole day. This is my thing. Better than the loose motion yesterday.
I don't know if the treatment's working though, because she was more beautiful before she arrived. For sure. She's like a monster now. A yogurt monster.
Lick it. I'm getting some steam baths for my face. It's a cooling steam bath or something. I'm not very sure, but I like it.
They say that each of the different colours does something different. I'm not quite sure, but red, green and blue, and all, they're good for you. That's the main thing.
After our crazy loose motion, we just want to check how much we weigh.
Yeah, let's see. I was 75 kilos before, so let's see. Have I put on weight or lost weight? There's too much good food here.
What? You have gained weight?
I think there's something wrong. It's all my clothes. These are heavy.
Yeah, right.
Hey, Sils, they are heavy.
I was 51.8 before. Okay.
What? I've been taking too much advantage of this good food.
You have been.
After a week at this Ayurvedic retreat, we are leaving feeling lighter, clearer and ready for the next adventure. It brought back memories of our first Panchakarma 5 years ago, and now we're already dreaming about doing a full one again. From the powerful treatments and nourishing food to, even the long, hard, loose motion day. It was all worth it. Because when your body feels this good, you remember, health really is wealth. And taking the time to understand and care for yourself is one of the greatest investments you'll ever make.